Hey guys, welcome back to my 100 most popular algorithm series. In this particular video, we are going to take a look at LeetCode problem number 15, which is 3 sum. It is a medium categorized problem and it is liked by close to 10,000 people. So the problem statement is again very straightforward. It's an array based problem. We're given an array of numbers and we need to find a triplet which accounts to 0. So sum of all three numbers such that it equals to 0. And a special case, the special handling that we need to take care of is the triplet should be unique. Okay, so that is a separate case that we need to handle. So let's take a look at how we can solve this problem. So here I've taken the first example. Now because we need to handle this the uniqueness, the triplet needs to be unique. It would be better if the array is sorted, so that in the sorted array the duplicate elements are adjacent to each other, so hence it is easy to derive a logic on them. So here in the first step I've sorted the array. Now in the next step we need a loop, okay, which will fix one element from this array, which is like a first number of a triplet. So in this loop, let's say I'm fixing this number, so I'm calling this as x. Okay, so we have a first number, so we know that the rest of the number or the remaining number should be 0 minus x, because x plus remaining should be 0. We've already spotted x, so whatever is left to be searched is remaining. Okay, now that is great. So now what we have essentially done is we have fixed one number and we have converted this problem into a two sum problem. Now the two sum problem is basically we are finding two numbers from the remaining array which accounts to this remaining target that we're looking at. So in the two sum problem, because it's a sorted one, we can apply a trick. So we can use a two pointer approach, which is left and right. And what we'll do is we'll add these two values and see if they are equal to remaining target. So here if these two are equal to the remaining target, then we have a triplet, because we have already found one number of the triplet and these two are the other two numbers of the triplet. So we will add all these three numbers in the output and continue our search. Now if the addition of these two numbers becomes greater than what we are looking for, then obviously we will have to omit the number which is higher, because the sum is coming out to be higher than what we're looking for. So we need to remove we need to skip the the higher of the two numbers, which is this pointed by the right pointer. So we'll move right pointer one position prior to where it is right now. And the opposite case is if the sum of these two numbers becomes lesser than what we're looking for, then obviously we'll have to increase the number, so we'll have to shift the left pointer here. So we'll keep on doing this until they meet, and that is where our search will stop. And then which means that for this fixed number, for this number we have all the triplets that there can be. Then we'll move this number to the next position, and then we'll again try to find the other two numbers of the triplet in the remaining array. So that's how we will solve the problem, and while doing so we will have to make sure that we're not processing the same number again for that triplet. So yeah, that's the logic. Okay, so let's begin coding of this problem. First and foremost, we will have to do sanity checks for the numbers. So if we do not have any numbers, or the length of the numbers is like less than equal to 2, in which case we cannot find any triplet, so we'll just return. Now as I mentioned, the first step is obviously we will just sort this array. That's the easy step. Okay, so now we will have an output array to store our outputs. Okay, now first we need one loop to traverse the first number, so we'll do that. Now that loop will start from the first position, okay, but it will end here, like the third last number, because we are finding triplets and the first number can only reach here, because if then we need to have a space for the other two numbers. So the first search for the first number has to stop here, right? So we will account for that in our loop logic. Okay, So from 0th to the third last number, we'll try to search for this first number. Now here we need to make a check that whether we have now processed this number or not. So if this is the first number that we have seen, I mean the position is the first number that we have seen, if it is equal to 0, if it is not equal to 0, in that case, if it is equal to 0, if it's the first number, then obviously there is no number ahead of it, so we will have to process this number. So this checked, this particular condition doesn't make sense, so that's why I'm just putting that case. If it is not the first number, then I'll check whether that number at that location is equal to the number prior to it. And the reason why I'm checking this is because if it is equal to the one number prior to it, which means that it must have been processed in the earlier loop. So in that case, we'll just skip over it and move to the next number. Okay. So then we have found the first number. So then we will say whatever is the target, the remaining sum that we're looking for, which is 0 minus number at the first position. Okay. So that is our target. That is what we are looking for in the next logic. Now, as I mentioned, now because one number is fixed, the rest of the array we have to do the two sum approach. So we need two pointers, left and right. Left will start from first +1 position, and right will try to search for the number till the end of the array. So that is equal to the last index of the array. Okay. So we need to until they meet, we need to continue the search. Okay. Now here the first thing that we need is we need to have the total of both of them. So the number that is being pointed by left and right, so those two values, if they are equal to the target that we're looking for. In this case, we have found a triplet, right? So we will add the triplet in. Okay, so first we'll just First we'll just note down what are the numbers that are in our triplets. So these are the three numbers. First is pointed by first, and left and right are the other two numbers. This triplet, I'll just add it, okay, in the output. Okay, great. So that is done. Now the next step is to adjust left and right. Okay, now we need to adjust left and right both, because both the numbers are processed. So the left was here and the right was here, and we have found a triplet. When we have found a triplet, we need to adjust both the numbers. So this can be done like this. So and remember, while adjusting left and right, we also need to make sure that they are not crossing each other. So in that case, we need to stop. Okay, so yeah, but before that, I will definitely adjust it once. So I'll say left, I need to increment my left by 1 and decrement the right by 1, because see, I know for sure that I need to adjust them once, because at this location the triplet has been found, right? So I need to adjust them once. So I'll move left here, okay, and then I'll move right here one time, and then I need to make sure that whether the number that I'm standing on right now has already been processed. So if that is the case, then I don't want to process it again. So that those two checks we need to do here in this particular part of the problem. So here what I'll check is, first I'll do the check for the left. So if the number at left, because I've already moved ahead, so I'll just check if the number at left is is equal to number at left minus 1. Meaning if it is the same number, then just increment the left again, because this number is already processed, because this number is same as the number that is prior to that, and I've already processed it. So then you just keep on incrementing left plus 1 until left is less than right. Now I actually need similar loop, so I'll actually write it down while left is less than right, and here we will have to check do the same thing for right, but for right we need to say right plus 1. right? Because see, right pointer we are moving backwards, we are moving in this direction. So in order to make sure that that number is already processed, that number is just after us, right? So that is why +1 logic. And if that is not the case, then if the number is already same, then I'll have to adjust right again, keep on adjusting until the numbers are different. Okay, so that's the adjustment after the number is equal. Now the other two cases are when the sum of the two numbers, left and right pointers, if that is equal, if that exceeds our target. Okay, in that case we know that we are standing, this to sum exceeds what we are looking for, so we need to omit the bigger number, hence we need to adjust the right. Otherwise, if the sum is lesser, then we need to adjust the left. Okay, yeah. So after this entire iteration, all the nodes, after this entire logic, all the output will be collected in this. So I'll just return it. Yeah, it has to be, yeah. Okay, so that's this logic. Hopefully there are no compilation issues. Let me verify my code. Yeah, it was accepted. Great. I will then just try with a negative case, like just two numbers. It should return an empty output. Yeah, great. So I'll just submit my code. Yeah, it was accepted. Great. So that's how we solve this problem. I hope you liked this coding challenge. For more coding challenges like this, stay tuned to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.